welcome to Trash World Bulletin number 3. And it's such a privilege to be able to report two astounding events, two astounding pieces of news. Trash World was present at the recent UNESCO Week on Education for Sustainability, which took place in Ottawa, Canada, from March 5th to 10th. And we had an exhibition booth there, and we gave a workshop to over 400 delegates from all over the world who are all into sustainability education. And we managed to sign up over 100 of them to the Trash World program. So that means, we've got people in sustainability education now accessing and working with the Trash World program. So look out for partners within the search engine on the website. Now is the time to find classrooms with an education for sustainability background, if that's what your classroom needs as a partner. Get in there and find them. The other piece of news is, again, it's just amazing. We've been nominated for an Eltons Award, finalists within the Eltons Awards, which will take place on June the 14th in London. Squeezing your thumbs and crossing your fingers, we may actually win something. Just imagine that. Even if we don't, it's still wonderful. We're there as a finalist in the Eltons Awards. And on top of the UNESCO Week and visits that I've been doing recently for teacher training and conferences, our membership now is pushing 300 schools all over the world in over 65 countries. Please do keep spreading the word, because it's a knock-on effect and a wave of interest. Other colleagues get involved, and we can grow with your help. And welcome to Austria, 10 winners of subscriptions within workshops and conference talks that I gave last week. So welcome to those colleagues. If you want a partner in Austria, now is a good time to find them in our database. Thinking about the spin-offs from the UNESCO Week, have a look at the Trash World website, trashworld.com, and you'll find at the bottom of the homepage and all the other resource pages the UN Education for Sustainability goals that we've identified as being met by working on the Trash World program. I'll give a couple of examples. Education for Sustainability goal number 4, which is quality education. And we claim that with Trash World, getting your students investigating waste in their daily lives, you can be meeting that UN Education for Sustainability goal number 4 for quality education, getting the work to come from the students themselves, investigating their lives and exchanging with others. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. Of course, getting your students investigating waste is going to raise their awareness about how much they consume and how much waste they produce. And that is such a good thing, and it meets the demands of that Education for Sustainability goals. And there are others. Have a look at them and see what your school is interested in, and exploit Trash World to meet those ESD goals for your schools. Thinking about meeting these goals, oceans and seas is another goal, protecting ocean and sea life. So what Trash World is going to do now is work towards producing a new module just on oceans and seas, and we'll use some of the footage from the Trash documentary, see if we can find other footage as well, other resources to get your students working on oceans and sea life, protecting oceans and sea life and keeping their waste out of oceans and seas. So in June at the Bulgarian English Teachers Conference in Varna this year, the focus of the workshop that we will give will be drafting that first version of the Oceans and Seas module with participants in the conference. And that brings me to our final point. We need help. The writers in the Trash World program, we're learning as we go along, and we need your expertise. So if you have experience of education for change, ideas for getting the students solving the problems, please send us your suggestions. We will incorporate them in future resources. You can help us develop the program further. And lastly but not least, we are always looking for examples of your students' work. So if you get your students making videos, PowerPoints, photography of waste anywhere in their daily lives, any work that your students produce, send them to us and we will publish them on the Trash World website. We look forward to hearing your news and getting your students' work. Thank you.